Welcome back, folks. So it's been a couple of weeks, and obviously entirely my fault. Life has got in the way, and these dark winter nights rolling in have surprised me. And being dark at 4 o'clock or just after has not been a great motivator to getting out and about, especially on the bike. I mean, it's pitch black, and the weekends have been manic. So just a little check-in and hope you're all okay, and hopefully the winter blues aren't getting to you too much. What have I been up to? Well, not much in the evenings. I've actually been looking after myself a bit more. I have been actively every other day doing a bit of exercise in the evenings. It's the only thing that kind of seems to combat those blues this time of year, and I need to get fit again. I made the terrible decision today to have a proper fresh shave for the very first time in about 10 years. And how did that come about? Well, I saw an Instagram reel of this very fine looking man dressed smart going for the James Bond look, and I was like, I can dress like that. I can look that smart. And yeah, the influencer was very influencing, so decided to shave, and turns out I don't have a chiseled jawline anymore. But I say anymore because there's always time to work on that, which I am doing. So yeah, looking after myself a bit, and I hope you guys have been looking after yourselves too. This time of year isn't the easiest, and as I said, winter blues hits me quite hard. So I have been working on hands a little bit, and I have slowly been getting there with putting them back together. I've had some quite bad luck with sort of paintwork. For some reason I had some weird cracking, which I can only assume because it may have been a bit damp, as in like a bit more moisture in the shed, just due to all the rain and everything like that. That's affected it when I spray painted it. So the old rattle can technique didn't quite pay off. So I've got to sand it all back down, which is going to be the third time. I haven't recorded that. I mean, you don't want to see that anyway. So got to give that a go. Back on the mudguard and the side panels, and then get them refitted. And just crack on with that. Other than that, I have been building garden arches, and currently we're having fencing work done. I've got to install the garden arch. It's been built, and I've got to dig some holes and post-treat that in. That'll be this week. And we have ordered and had delivered some very expensive metal flower board edging. And when I say expensive, it's £5 a metre. And we have ordered 120 metres. Yeah. I could have gone towards buying another bike. Say that, I haven't paid for it. My other half has, because the garden's her domain. I'm just the free labour. Yeah. But yeah, we've been installing that, and we installed about 50 metres so far. So that's some work. It will start rusting, like naturally. I can't remember what the type it is. It's just like a surface rust that stays on there. You see it on a lot of fancy grand design projects where there's galvanised steel. No, it's not galvanised. Or something steel. Anyway, it's going to have a nice rusty look, which certainly neatens up the beds and plays to my having to have straight lines everywhere in the garden, which it does have the odd curve. I did give them a little bit. Again, the garden's her domain, not mine. I can do whatever I want in the garage, and the garden has to have approval, but I am the handyman for that. So yeah, some garden prep work, especially during the winter while everything's died back. We've got some hedges to order, to install some hedges. We've got some flower beds to actually dig up more and straighten up and connect. We've got some bamboo that needs digging out, so that'll be fun. Yeah, I've got to build a new chicken coop. Well, the partner, she's got 4 chickens now. We did have 5. We actually had 6. 2 of them have died in the past year. They were both rescue hens. Some of you might have seen that from some earlier videos I've done where I did some excellent deliveries. Some egg deliveries to Florin. Oh, and on that note, Florin got an early Christmas present for himself / for me, which is quite nice. He got a Cardo headset in the Black Friday sales, so we can finally do some one-to-one mumbles on the bikes, or maybe just sitting in the living room with our helmets on doing some odd podcasting. And again, we will probably define some subjects when we do that. Maybe we'll just do the odd mumbles as we're riding to places. There are some interesting places we found. Well, I found this place called TD Cafe in a village called Burwell, and that looks amazing. It's got some really wacky cars and paint job. It's a coffee shop, cafe, kind of tucked away in this little industrial bit in Burwell, which I would never have turned down when I've gone past it, but we'll definitely do a follow-up on that and show you around there as we explore ourselves. So that's exciting. I do have a Cardo headset, the Cardo Spirit, but I've never had to use it because no one's called me while I've been on the bike. Nobody loves me. But yeah, that one doesn't record the Spirit Way. I think he's got the Pack Talk Edge dual combo, so we've got one each, and that records to the app. Clearly just a bit of a money-making thing there from Cardo, not allowing the basic model to record onto the app. Anyway, so that's going to be coming up. What else? What else has been happening? Oh, the MX-5 is undercover now, and I'm going to be reconditioning the roof, the soft top, because that needs a good clean, and they're going to recover up. And as in typical form from a soft top, when it comes to winter, there was some lovely condensation inside, and I got rained on as I sat in the car. So there's that. Other news with Werner, Kawasaki W800. He is now on the charger, the trickle charger. I've installed the Oxford trickle charger, and he is slowly but surely charging. We have had no dry days apart from today, and that day has been spent gardening and also helping build a cabin, and then a garden office / garage for Florin. He's got this like fancy built cabin thing for his garden, where his Rebel 1100 will sit. I'm hoping he's going to let me ride that in the new year, because I still haven't had a go, and I've heard some great things. And yes, back to the cruiser thing, I have been looking more and more into the Yamaha XV950 versus the older Triumph Speedmaster 865, a 2011 onwards model. Don't ask me why 2011 onwards. I kind of just like the look of that more, and I'm veering more to the Triumph because I miss my old Triumph, and there is a loyalty thing. You know, when people say Harleys and they stick to Harleys, it's because it has a great following. It's got that history. Not that the other brands don't either, but it's almost like they're the originals of, you know, the cruiser line, and Triumph's got a big history in the cruiser line as well. And just as a brand, and there's something nice about riding a British motorcycle in Britain and having that connection. And there's Triumphs have always been in my heart. I mean, I had the Triumph Bobber for a reason, and yeah, heart's going over that. Even though the XV950 has got ABS, it's a lot more modern in certain areas. The Speedmaster does have fuel injection, so that was my minimum. I want fuel injection, because as much as I like tinkering, I am more of a tinkerer than a rider, to be honest, but I don't like tinkering with carbs. It's the same thing with bicycles. I hate messing with gears. I hate adjusting gears. I don't have the patience for it. And I don't want to be messing with carbs. I just want to get on and go. So yeah, let me know what you think. Have you owned a Triumph Speedmaster before, the older models? And how is it? What's it like? Fortunately, I've got none near me that I can ride, so I can't test ride it. I'm taking it from reviews and what I've seen online. And that's about it for now, so ciao for now, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Have a good week.